Well, good morning, everyone. Meteorologist Michael Wilhite here with Southern Indiana Weather. Wanted to bring you a very quick forecast update for what we've got going on. Active weather pattern coming up today. Light snow possible tonight, but it's going to be some rain before we get there. Here's the surface map as we've got it right now. There's our main low pressure weather maker down there in Arkansas, and it's going to be moving up. Let me just put a little closer view here and on the storm. You can see there it is, and we've got a little bit of snow on the backside of that low. There's the rain moving in, and we take it in just a little bit further for us here as well. And you can see there's that rain moving in. That rain should start to move into the area anytime now, overspread us a little bit, and then we'll have a little bit of a break probably during the afternoon hours, and then some snow as we move into the overnight. It's not going to be a huge event from the way things are looking right now, but it does look like we will get at least a little bit of snow here. Temperatures throughout the area right now, well, if we just put a stop to everything, what you can see 52 here at the Evansville Regional Airport, still 50 there in Louisville, even 46 up in Indy. So temperatures very mild around the area. It's going to take a while for that to crash, but as we go into the early overnight hours, once that cold front moves through, folks, it is going to crash. That low moves off. That front moves through and the low moves off to our northwest. Cold air advection is going to come off of the backside of the system, and that is going to tank our temperatures. In fact, tomorrow is going to be very cold day. It's going to feel way different than today. That'll allow some snow to move in during the overnight hours. Let's go ahead and time this out for you on future radar, give you an idea of what the high-res NAM is thinking. Is not being the most reliable model right now, unfortunately, but it'll at least give you an idea of what to expect. There's that rain as it moves through. Gives us some breaks in the activity here and there, little pockets here and there. But by and large, it'll be a soaking today, the way things look like. But then by the time we come late tonight, here's by about 11 o'clock Eastern time this evening, you notice the high-res NAM starting to change it to snow. And then as we go through the overnight hours, there it is. Now, the question is going to be, when exactly does that change over to snow occur? Does it occur before this? Does it occur after this? How strong is that cold air advection going to be? If that cold air moves in faster, we're going to get more snow. If it takes a while to move in and it moves in a little slower than expected, we're not going to get as much snow. So models right now, folks, are all over the place. This is a very difficult forecast, but here's the best guess that I can come up with. For most of us here in southern Indiana, weather area, about 1 to 2 inches of accumulation. So again, just not a huge forecast, but it certainly is there, up to an inch from places down here in Kentucky. A little bit heavier as you get up here. And I do want to emphasize, folks, localized higher amounts are going to be possible. This is going to be one of those systems, folks, that is just going to put down sporadic totals. You may see you get an inch or two of snow, and your friend just a few miles down the road may get 4 inches of snow. It's going to depend on where those heavier snow bands set up. There's absolutely no way to predict it in advance. Just have to see that on radar to be able to say who's going to get that whenever they do. And there's just models, again, right now just not being overly helpful. So this is just kind of a varying range. Very possible that some of you in this 1 to 2 inch band won't even get an inch. You may even get just a light coating out of this, but this is just a generalized idea of what to expect. Not a major event from the way things look. I don't think this is going to be, like the blizzard of 78. Surprise, you forecasted flurries and you got 2 feet of snow. I don't think there's 2 feet of snow moisture here to be able to work with by the time the cold air crashes in. Is it possible we get some higher amounts? Yeah, if we get one of those, what we call the deformation bands setting up, those heavier snow totals, absolutely somebody could get a 2 to 4 inch come down over the area. That's highly possible, but there's no way to predict it this far in advance. So in general, a minor event of up to an inch or two around the area. Again, rain changes to snow. Here's your headlines. Rain changes to snow overnight from the west over to the east. Snow totals, again, very widely over a short distance. Localized higher amounts are possible, folks. And then again, the thing that I continue to stress, this is a low confidence forecast, unfortunately. I wish this is one of the lowest confidence snow forecasts I've had in years. This is a very challenging one, but we'll get through it. Again, I don't think it's going to be a major event unless something drastically changes. Models, I don't think, are handling that cold air advection in very well, and that's why I think there could be some surprise snow totals here. That's why I say locally higher amounts possible, but I don't think that's going to be area-wide. So, folks, just keep it tuned right here to Southern Indiana Weather throughout the day for some updates, and, of course, we'll get through this. Be sure to send me your snow totals tomorrow morning as well so that we can make a verification map and we can let everybody know how they are. One good thing, saving grace about this, the road temperatures, of course, with temperatures out there in the 50s. Now road temperatures still very warm, so this may be a more of a grassy, elevated surface kind of accumulation rather than the roads, and that would be at least one good thing about it. I'll have more updates as the day goes on. I'm meteorologist Michael Wilhite. Have a great day, folks.